Nigeria's Northern Elders Forum. Keeping the Igbos is not worth a civil war. On June 9, following a closed-door meeting, the Northern Elders Forum (NEF) issued a public statement that the Igbo-dominated Southeast should be allowed to secede from the Federal Republic of Nigeria if it was necessary to avoid a civil war. NEF spokesman Akim Baba Ahmed said the forum has arrived at the difficult conclusion that if support for secession among the Igbos is as widespread as it is being made to look, and Igbo leadership appears to be in support of it, then the country should be advised not to stand in the way. His statement continued that secession was not in the best interest of the Igbos or of Nigerians. Rather, all should work to rebuild Nigeria, but blocking secession will not help a country already burdened with failures on its knees to fight another war to keep the Igbo in Nigeria. The statement also suggested that Northerners subject to harassment in the southeast should return to the north. There was no reference to secessionist sentiment in Yoruba land in southwest Nigeria, to which former President Olusegun Obasanjo has referred. The former president said that Yoruba secession too would be unwise, but that maintaining unity should not come at any cost. Though there is no specific reference to it, clearly animating the NEF statement is the memory of Nigeria's 1967-70 civil war, successfully fought by Nigerian nationalists to keep Igbo-dominated Biafra in the federation. It left up to 2 million people dead. It too involved massive population movement, with Igbos fleeing to the south, a northern pogrom, and a few northerners leaving the southeast. In the civil war, northern elites strongly supported the nationalists. Current Igbo disgruntlement has its roots in defeat in the civil war and the belief that they are marginalized from the upper reaches of the Nigerian state. There has never been an Igbo president of Nigeria. Such feelings of marginalization are exacerbated by Nigeria's nationwide epidemic of violence and economic malaise. The NEF, for its part, has responded to rising insecurity in Nigeria by calling for President Buhari to resign or to be impeached. Resignation or impeachment is a reversal of the NEF support of Muhammadu Buhari's presidential candidacy in 2015. All right. The thing is, I don't know what's the thing with Igbo presidency, because with Igbo presidency, what does that mean? Because, so if there's an Igbo president, then we forget the civil war, what happened, then we forget the people that died, will corruption then fade, then what would happen? You know what I mean? Like, the Igbo president could be also as bad. So then are we going to be like, okay, fine, then there's equality just because the seat of power has been handed to the Igbos or what? Like, doesn't make sense. And that sort of just shows where integrity lies for some, because it's like, okay, so until you're given power, that's when you can, speak on both sides of your mouth, Let's look at the comment section. Somebody here says, it is not only Igbos that want to leave this failed country. Nobody wants to have anything to do with terrorist liabilities, greedy and self-serving people like Fulanis. Oh, by days. Okay, cool. I mean, honestly, I think it's more of a government issue. I just think that we can be very specific with our words, because when you say Fulanis, it's like, okay, fine, you're now against a whole region of people which is tribalistic. Like, you know what I mean? I get sometimes it aids your argument, but just say the government. Yes, the government, yes, 90% of them, most of them are Fulanis, and I think that's where you should direct and be like, government, and we will know what you mean if you say the Nigerian government, because again, it's like a lot of house Fulanis in the northern region are going through so much. I'm not even sure a lot are aware of what is even going on in terms of the political space. I think for some reason, the elites amongst them that look to be their representatives in any situation, probably give them information and they run with it. I'm thinking that is what happens, because I genuinely do not think that they literally live in fear. I don't know if they live in fear. I mean, come on, they literally have like attacks from Boko Haram and terrorists every single every time. And at this point, maybe they're used to it. But you cannot deny that they themselves, away from social media, away from technology, away from all the whole political whatever, they're just living in their own bubble, and you cannot really fault that, you know. It's just that they could be easily taken advantage of, which is the problem. If the Igbo should successfully succeed from Nigeria, I hope they'd never join any international group in the Hausa Fulani, else they'd be the most stupid Africans. Listen, as Africans, we can't. But that's the thing. I'm now like, okay, fine. If we separate, definitely, I'm so sure a lot of ex Nigerians would still be having some sort of beef or some grudge with each other, and it's just gonna be so like, come on, it's literally no point. And it's like, as Africans, we also even need to be united. So again, I think an argument could be like, okay, fine, on a very tiny level, if we cannot unite like this, then how do we want to unite as Africans and do better for ourselves and our continent, and making sure that, we be the best that we can be. Thomas says, I also think they should be granted Biafra before they can never rule over Nigeria. No one is trying to rule Nigeria. What is Nigeria? Listen, everyone was where they were before. I think the only unifying factor for Nigerians that let Nigerians, come together to be united was for our independence, and that was it, honestly. And that was all that was needed. I mean, that was where it needed to end, you know? And I think one thing that is so unclear, but also clear, is that, okay, fine, we got independence, meaning we're free, cool. But then why was it a problem when just 6 years after, why was it a problem for Biafra to be established? But Nigeria is independent, right? So again, I think it then goes back for you to ask, okay, fine, on what grounds, on what basis did we get our independence? And that's just it. Somebody says, madness, Igbos don't want to succeed. It's Biafrans, and you know where they are. That is true. And again, that's the thing with Biafra. Like, how are we sure? Because again, a lot there are Igbos who do not claim who do not claim Biafra, or who do not claim part of IPOB. So again, it's what else can you say? So yeah, but that's what it is. The answer is a referendum. Simple. And that's just what it is. I mean, it depends, because we have no unity and we're not really sure. People are divided. We can never really have a direction, and it's as simple as that. So yeah, put what you think about this in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.